Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting ceremony for Fire Station 12. I'm Jay Rasmussen with Journey Group Companies, and I'm honored to be your MC for today's event. As you can see, we have several community members up here, super excited about offering their congratulations. We will have some information provided about this facility and all the great things going on at Fire and Rescue in the city. We'll have a presentation of a plaque and, of course, cutting of the ribbon, so to speak. So it'll be a little change here today. So before all that, I'm going to start off by reading a little bit about today's event. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue is committed to protecting the people and property of our community from hazards and emergencies through education, risk reduction, and emergency response. They are here today to commemorate the grand opening of Sioux Falls' newest fire station number 12. With the ribbon cutting ceremony today, we congratulate Sioux Falls Fire Rescue on their new Fire Station 12 location, and the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce thanks them for their continued investment. So starting us off today, representing the ambassadors who are our voluntary sales arm at the Chamber, please welcome Linda Billers with the Linda B. Advantage, Keller Williams.
Thank you, Julie. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We would like you three to step up here, please. This is your day. This is your celebration. On behalf of the ambassadors with the Greater Sioux Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, we are elated to be here today. So proud to be representing the ambassadors and here at this wonderful event. You know, it's so important to educate those people and protect us, and not just us, but our property. And you do that every day. We can't thank you enough. Sioux Falls is growing so fast, it's hard to keep up with. But we have great, honorable, I'm so sorry that I forgot to. You get up here too. Oh, you know what? You get up here too. Ten Haken deserves to be thanked as well. It takes a village to put this all together, and it takes a vision and the tenacity. And individuals such as you and other individuals in our community. And then, of course, we better keep paying taxes. But we love this fire station being here, protecting yet another area in Sioux Falls for station number 12. Fire and Rescue, thank you. Congratulations on behalf of the ambassadors. Thank you so much.
Now representing our diplomats who are our voluntary service arm of the Chamber, we have James Payer II with the Empire Mall.
Well, guys and girls, it's honestly an honor and a privilege on behalf of the Diplomat Committee with the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce. We are so excited and so thank you building this fire station here, serving the better part of the community. With education, you're the first on the scene, and we literally cannot thank you enough for being the first responders in an emergency situation. Whether it's in a natural disaster, a fire, a car accident, you are the first to arrive on the scene, and you're the first ones to take care of those most in need. On behalf of the Diplomat Committee, we cannot thank you enough for everything that you do, both in the emergency service sector, as well as the education for the youth, and helping people understand that you have to replace those batteries and those fire detectors at home. So make sure you check those tonight when you go home. Again, on behalf of the Diplomat Committee and the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce, congratulations. We wish you many years of success on this location. Congratulations.
Thank you. Now representing the Young Professionals Network at the Chamber, we have James Gasper from Interstate Office Products.
Well, congratulations, guys, on the ribbon cutting today. On behalf of the Young Professionals Network, which is the under 40 arm of the Chamber, aims to develop and connect young professionals. I know none of you are eligible but we're still here for you, for the city, for any employees that do want to get involved. You know, I had the opportunity to visit this facility back in January with my Leadership Sioux Falls class as we got to hear from Chief Goodroad, Chief Burns at the time about the new public safety training center that's being developed on the north side of town on 60th Street North. And it's just so great to have the city making that type of investment in public safety as we continue to grow in this city at the crazy rate that we have been. And to have this new facility here in the southeast part of town with 2 new schools, new neighborhood, it's great that the city is taking the time to make this investment consciously right now and not waiting until it becomes an issue later down the road. So thank you again for your investment. Really good luck. Congratulations on the ribbon cutting. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, this ribbon cutting was a little bit different than our virtual groundbreaking we had a while back. Well, now it's time. Mayor Paul, Chief Matt, if you guys can say a few words, that'd be great.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Well, thanks for being here, everybody. Yeah, he was referencing, we did a groundbreaking here during COVID. It was cornfields, and there was 4 or 5 of us. Remember that, Councilor Kiley? We were staggered in the cornfield, and they got pictured. It looked like our album cover. If we were going to make a band, it looked like it. But this is a great investment for the community, and I just want to give you a little bit of background on how we determine where we put fire stations and why do we invest in fire stations. And Sioux Falls Fire Rescue is a ISO 1 rated department, which means we are it's the highest safety and quality rating you can get for a fire department. And this is an award-winning department that is known for its incredible service. And so we look at our average response times, where the city's growing, where we see the need in the community, and we use that data to determine where the next station should be. So while we purchase this land and open the station here, we're already doing data analysis to see where's the next station have to be. We're having discussions on that and looking at land acquisition for that. So as soon as those response times get to a point where it's like, all right, we are above that threshold of response time to keep that rating, we start looking at where we need to act. And I say we collectively, but it's these guys and it's the data analysts on their team that determine that. So this is obviously a very fast-growing part of the community. With the elementary schools and the middle schools going here, there's going to be a lot of rooftops that are going to continue to be added here. And this is going to be a busy station. What people usually notice is the doors, the bifold doors, which are quite cool. That's a new technology we haven't had in any stations before. They open quicker. They obviously provide a lot of transparency in and out of the building, so that's a cool feature of this. So I want to thank the council for supporting this. Councilor Kiley, this is his district. Thanks for your support of this project as well. And wish you guys a lot of safe runs in here and keeping the southeast corner of the community safe. So thank you guys for being here and helping us celebrate this new facility.
Thank you everyone for coming out. I'd like to share, Mayor kind of alluded to, it takes a really large army to pull this off. So thank you, Mayor, for your continued support of public safety, City of Sioux Falls, and especially Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. I'd like to thank Councilor Kiley for being here today. Really, it's the support of the council, past and previous. This is about a 10-year venture to get us to this point. So we really appreciate that support through capital programs, operations. There's a large piece to pull off, and we really appreciate that support. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank the members of Sioux Falls Fire Rescue. Especially I'd like to thank these behind me, Captain Greg Lacey, and Division Chief Jeff Helm. They were very instrumental in working with the contractor, working with the architect, and pulling this off. And really, they're the reason that we have such an exemplary product here today. So thank you much for that. I'd like to thank the Greater Council, or the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce. Really, without your continued growth, without your emphasis on the community, this probably wouldn't even be a necessity. So thank you for continuing to shine a spotlight on Sioux Falls. We continue to go, and thank you for everyone for being here today. It really shows a lot to have everybody show up and to support us and to support the community. So this is an important chapter in the city of Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue, we opened our first station in 1880, and since that time we've really been driven to continuous improvement. We've been driven by providing emergency services throughout our entire organization, throughout our entire city, and this is just one more evolution in that. A key metric that we use that the mayor alluded to was our response time. So we're continually monitoring what those travel times are, and they matter. We measure those against national standards, which are very important. We measure them against our accreditation standards. So we are an accredited agency through the Center for Public Safety and Excellence. And that agency really pushes us to make sure that we are evaluating the risk within our organization, within our city, that we're meeting that risk and we're doing it efficiently and we're providing it across our entire jurisdiction. And then last, he kind of mentioned on the ISO, that insurance service office, they rate us on how well are you providing that fire protection throughout your entire district, and that really works to drive down premiums for businesses, for residents, and keep costs down. And while insurance premiums and response times and accreditation are really important, that human factor of how do we provide our service and how do we provide it to everyone in our diverse community. So when we looked at this area, our response times were growing. We had an opportunity back in January. So our oldest fire station down at 9th in Minnesota, we had a remodel going, and we identified that we have another crew down there that we could move down here early. And since that date in January, we've run a great number of calls out of here. 54 of those calls have elevated to a level where we ran red lights and sirens, and that's a high enough priority that somebody's life is in danger, there's a risk to property, and there's a great risk going on to our community. So of those 54, we've looked at those travel times, and we've already reduced those travel times by 1.5 minutes. And those travel times in this area, now 1.5 minutes doesn't seem significant when you're driving around town or you're on your daily commute, but when that 1.5 minutes equates to time on the phone with 911 until your family member gets service, it is a huge impact. And obviously with the growth in this area, those times will just continue to grow. So it was important that we got down here when we did. We're able to provide that service. We're excited to be a partner in this area. Through our mutual aid agreements, we're a partner with Lincoln County and Minnehaha County. We're excited to be another resource in Sioux Falls with our ambulance, with our mass casualty bus. We're going to have water rescue down here, as well as this rescue engine that will provide extrication to support to all of Veterans Parkway. It's going to be a really important asset and an add. And then we're really excited to be down in this neighborhood. We're excited to be a great partner. We're excited to be good neighbors. So thank you all for coming out.
Now, last order of business, representing our board of directors from the Greater Sioux Falls Chamber of Commerce. Please welcome Miles Beacom from Premier Bank Card.
Well, it's great seeing the city take the proactive steps to make sure that this fire station was here before the need was, and it's already helping in a number of instances, as you just heard. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the 2,000 members of the Sioux Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to really congratulate the team here for this beautiful new facility, Fire Station number 12. And I have a plaque to present to you, and we really want you to place this in a prominent position so as people walk in here, they see that you're supporting the Chamber and the Sioux Falls area business community, and it also shows that we support you as well. And the plaque reads, "Congratulations are extended to the Sioux Falls Fire Rescue Fire Station number 12. We share our sincere best wishes for your success and continued growth in the Sioux Falls area. Presented June 3rd, 2021. Signed by Jeff Griffin, the Chamber President, and Dan Doyle, the Chair of the Board." So, congratulations.
I get in trouble for going to pictures.